for a place to get myself out of the cold, to warm the frozen feeling that was eating at my soul, and to keep the chilly wind off my guitar. My thirsty wanted whiskey, my hungry needed beans, but it'd been a month of paydays since I heard that eagle scream. So with a stomach full empty and a pocket full of dreams, I left my pride and stepped inside the bar. I guess you call it a tavern. Cigarette smoke to the ceiling, sawdust on the floor, friendly shadows. I saw that there was just one old man sitting at the bar. In the mirror I could see him checking me and my guitar. He turned and said, "Come up here, boy, show us what you are." Said, "I'm dry," and he bought me a beer. He nodded at my guitar and said, "It's a tough life, ain't it?" I just looked at him, said, "You ain't making any money, are you?" He said, "You've been reading my mail." He just smiled and said, "Let me see that guitar. I've got something you ought to hear." Then he laid it on me. If you waste your time of talking to the people who don't listen to the things that you are saying, who do you think's gonna hear? And if you should die explaining how the things that they complain about are things they could be changing, who do you think's gonna care? There were other lonely singers in a world turned deaf and blind, who were crucified for what they tried to show. Their voices have been scattered through the swirling winds of time, 'cause the truth remains that no one wants to know. Well, the old man was a stranger, but I'd heard his song before, back when failure had me locked out on the wrong side of the door, back when no one stood behind me, my shadow on the floor. And lonesome was more than just a state of mind. You see, the devil haunts a hungry man. If you don't want to join him, you gotta beat him. I ain't saying I beat the devil, but I drank his beer for nothing. Then I stole his song. And you can still hear me singing to the people who don't listen to the things that I am saying, praying someone's gonna hear. And I guess I'll die explaining how the things that they complain about are things they could be changing, hoping someone's gonna care. I was born a lonely singer and I'm bound to die the same, but I got to feed the hunger in my soul. And if I never have a nickel, I won't ever die ashamed,